I know exactly who needs to apologize for this.
President, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president.
The Republican Party of the United States. Party of Lincoln, Eisenhower, Reagan, and now, whatever the hell you call this. It's like watching a once proud NHL franchise turn into a beer league team where half the players are drunk and the goalie refuses to wear pants. As a Canadian, I can't help but watch this political train wreck with the same fascination I reserve for Americans who deep fry their Thanksgiving turkeys inside their garage. Because here's the thing, the Republican Party is no longer a political organization, it's a reality show. It's keeping up with the conservatives, except instead of Kardashians, you've got a rotating cast of angry uncles shouting at clouds and somehow still getting elected to Congress.
President, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for
The
president.
Republicans love to say they're the party of small government, which is hilarious because small government apparently means the government shouldn't regulate businesses unless those businesses are selling birth control. The government should stay out of your wallet. Unless you're poor, then hand it over. The government should respect individual freedom, unless that freedom involves books, drag queens, or voting. Their platform is basically we don't want government in your lives, except in your bedroom, your classroom, and your uterus. It's the political equivalent of your landlord saying, you're free to do whatever you want in this apartment, as long as you only breathe on Tuesdays.
President, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president.
Let's talk about the giant orange elephant in the room, Donald Trump. Now, the Republican Party once prided itself on ideas, free markets, strong defense, fiscal responsibility. Now it's just one big Donald Trump fan club. They literally replaced their 2020 party platform with we support whatever Donald wants. That's not a political party. That's a cult with a mailing list. I mean, you've got senators, congressmen, governors. People are supposed to be leaders, standing in line to kiss the ring of a man who bankrupted casinos. Casinos? That's like a Canadian losing money selling maple syrup. You have to try to screw that up. And yet, here they are, still following him like lemmings off a cliff. It's not the Republican Party anymore. It's the Trumplican Party. And their motto? Make America grift again.
President, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president.
The Republican Party runs entirely on hypocrisy, and they don't even try to hide it anymore. For example, they call Democrats elites, while their own leaders are Ivy League billionaires who vacation on yachts the size of Saskatchewan. They rail against cancel culture, but try to cancel teachers, Disney, and any library book with more than two syllables. They scream about law and order, but half their caucus is under indictment or waiting for trial dates. It's basically the political version of your buddy who swears he's sober, but is drinking vodka out of a Gatorade bottle.
President, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president.
Here's the real kicker. The Republican Party doesn't actually have policies anymore. Ask them what they stand for, and you'll get, well, one of three answers. Whatever Trump says, owning the libs. Did we mention Hunter Biden's laptop? And that's it. That's the entire platform. It's not even politics, it's just trolling. The GOP has become that guy in the YouTube comments section who writes first and thinks he's clever.
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
The Republican Party survives on fear. Everything is a threat. Immigrants are invading. Socialists are coming. The government is coming for your gas stove. Your kids are being brainwashed by drag queens at school libraries. Meanwhile, Canadians are over here like, we're just afraid of running out of Tim Hortons in a snowstorm. The GOP takes ordinary things and turns them into horror movies. Wind turbines? Apparently they cause cancer. Solar panels? Communist plot. Vaccines? Government mind control. Masks? Oppression. Books? Literal terrorism. At this point, I'm half expecting them to declare war on toasters because they favor bread over freedom.
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
Republicans love to say, we're the party of the people. Sure, if by the people you mean only the ones who can jump through 20 hoops to vote. They can't actually win elections with ideas, so they just redraw the maps until a district shaped like a drunk snake ensures their guy wins. That's not democracy. That's political origami. And then they put up voting laws so strict that in some states it's easier to buy an AR 15 than it is to cast a ballot. Which, to be fair, that might be the most American thing ever.
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
Republicans talk more about bathrooms than actual plumbers. They've made gender identity, pronouns, and drag shows the central battleground of American politics. Meanwhile, Canada is just over here trying to figure out if milk comes in bags or cartons. Priorities, folks. But the GOP can't solve healthcare, can't fix infrastructure, can't balance a budget. So instead, they shout about wokeness because it's easier to scare grandma about a rainbow flag than explain why insulin costs $500 a vial.
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
Republicans say they love the Constitution, but only the Second Amendment. The rest they treat like IKEA instructions. Optional, confusing, and probably written by communists. They say they're the party of family values, but their politicians are constantly getting caught in affairs, sex scandals, or sending Venmo payments to youth pastors. They say they're for fiscal responsibility, but they add trillions to the deficit every time they get power. Honestly, the only thing Republicans can serve anymore is their own job security.
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
Here's the part that really gets me as a Canadian. Republicans are making America look ridiculous on the world stage. You used to be the leader of the free world. Now your leaders are arguing over whether birds are real. Other countries aren't scared of America anymore. They're laughing at it. Imagine being Germany and watching Republicans hold hearings about the Muppets being part of a Marxist conspiracy. How do you take that seriously?
President, you like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
The Republican Party isn't a party anymore. It's a family reunion gone wrong. It's angry uncles fighting at the barbecue, cousins getting arrested in the parking lot, and grandma crying because nobody remembered to bring the potato salad. They're not the grand old party, they're the grumpy old people. And instead of offering solutions, they just keep yelling at clouds, blaming immigrants, and worshiping a man who sells $400 sneakers with golden soles. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe. And as always, Stay safe.
Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president. You like Ike, I like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president. Hang out the banner, beat the drum. We'll take Ike to Washington. We don't want John
or Dean
or Harry. Let's do that.